still be posting on the back of it. Recently, you might get a strike out there. We're throwing that F word out.
I don't care.
Yeah, we up.
Yup. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Hey, double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us truth, peace, much love, and salutations as always, and to the hopeful elect. All right, the brothers out here, Great Millstone Nashville. Another Sunday sit down, per usual, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah. Lord's will to be edifying to the elect. And we just gonna, go and get straight into it, man. And Lord willing, once again, it's edifying.
So 2 Ezra 15, start at 1.
Yep.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right. Go ahead.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right. Cause them to be written in paper, where they are faithful and true. So the words that are written in the Holy Scriptures, all right, they're to be taken as faithful and true. Because we always talk about this is a faith-based thing. We believe these words to be the words of Yahweh Shemashah, the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right? And the prophecies are speaking. Okay? So that's how we know that this is true, because the things that the Bible speaks of is actually happening in real life time. Okay? And it says, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. We're going to constantly speak about the same things. When you watch these lessons, brothers are really saying the same thing every day.
Yeah, honestly.
You hear the same precept every day. And at this point, if for one, if it's boring to you or you don't want to hear it again, then just cut the video off.
Yeah.
Don't click on the video, don't watch it. All right, but ultimately this is the spirit of Revelation. Get that is that 19? Not 19.
Well, if you want to be honest about the
yeah,
if I may add, the scriptures are repetitive, because you're gonna read the same thing in one book and it's gonna be the same thing in a different book. So it's gonna be repetitive.
11, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, the scriptures even say our people are very stiff-necked. They're hard-headed. So the Lord has to speak things into us multiple times to fully get it into our fucking skulls.
Yeah.
Jake still don't get it.
And then Jake still don't get it.
The nigga still don't get it.
I'm hearing it. They
Right.
get it.
Cause you know how many times the flood is mentioned? You know how many times Sodom and Gomorrah is mentioned? His name, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the Son of Yahweh Shai, you know what time that's mentioned?
Yeah.
So when the scriptures say when Yahweh Shai comes he's the volume of the book, the whole book's about Yahweh Shai, and you're gonna keep hearing about Yahweh Shai. So the book itself is repetitive. So yeah, we're gonna sound like a broken record because the book is a broken record. Okay? So like I just wanted to add that.
There's Revelation 19, and I'm gonna give verse 9 as well.
Yeah.
And it reads, and he saith unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High.
Yep.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? So we have to be constantly talking about Yahushua, because as the brother mentioned, all right, he is the book. The volume of the whole book. The whole book is really referencing to him.
Yeah.
His beginning, he's Alpha and Omega.
Yeah.
Okay? This is all about Yahushua. All right? And you have to have these things. Oh, what you need, Charlie?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, come on. You got something? Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes of Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
Right. So you're gonna be, if you're in the right spirit, you're gonna be occupied in prophecy. You're gonna be occupied in Yahushua.
Yep.
You're going to be speaking about the things that are going to come and happen on the earth, man. All right? Once again, we're going to sound like a broken record, but if you don't want to hear it, then just simply don't click on the video, man. Right. There's plenty of ass-shaking videos and TikToks, you know, to go around. Okay? Especially in Babylon. Mm-hmm. You got 101 ways of entertainment, man.
Yeah, it's not meant to be entertaining. It's meant to.
And this ain't for entertainment. This is for edification.
All right.
To edify the flock, to edify the nation, the elect of the nation of Israel.
Like when you go to school, you don't go there to have fun. You go there to learn.
You don't go to work to have fun. You go to work to get a goddamn bag, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You know, you don't go to work to have fun. That's why that bullshit ass speech that the manager give you is a fun environment. No, nigga, no, it ain't.
Nigga, it's work.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a family.
No, bro.
It's store 308.
I don't want to be here. Okay? Bottom line. If this is such a family, nigga, then give me a week off and still pay me.
Right. PTO.
You see what I'm saying? So, no. This is a job. And honestly, this is a job. This is a business.
Yeah.
We're here to flip the talents. Okay? We're here to perform the work. We're not here to entertain you dumb niggas. That's why the apostles and the elders, they be doing certain videos. They'll have a title, you know, a black woman did this or that, you know, or like Apostle Hart, he did that one, what's it, Edomite kiss the feet of basically kissed our boots or some shit like that.
Yeah. He was trying to prove a point.
Shit had hella views.
Yeah. And
he didn't even say nothing about that. Video wasn't, when you actually watch the video, it had nothing to do with that. Elder Damashpa did one too. Mm-hmm. It was something about the black woman.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, you know, you watching the video, I'm like, and it was like 15, 20 minutes in, he was like, I'm gonna title this a certain way. You know, just to see. And it proved the point. Because our people are so damn simple. They just want to be entertained, man.
Yeah. A lot of the breakdown videos.
They don't get a lot of views.
Long videos. Because I think there was a time when I think it was Apostle Hardy maybe making Hebrew videos and nobody's watching it. Mm-hmm. So I'm just probably gonna stop then. Somebody's fucking. I think it was him. Somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the breakdowns and the actual edifying videos, they don't get a lot of views. But if you come across the video, matter of fact, like that nigga in South Carolina,
talking with Elder, with the Elder
Manata Zakba.
Yeah, that actually went viral.
Yeah,
you got 70,000 views in under 24 hours.
But why do you know what I'm saying? But why did it go? Because
it was drama.
You know, it was something that you can actually click on and eat some popcorn with.
Yeah, giggling and shit.
But then he did a response to it, which was edifying. Did not get the same amount of views. Yeah, you know, niggas only care for that, for entertainment, and that's not what we're here to do. But Salaki, you got something?
You just gotta think about it. So if 70,000 is like more like it's like clicked on it.
Yeah.
But if you only have, let's say, 5,000 subscribers, where do these other 65,000 Israelites come from?
Right.
Because you know, I gotta think about it. If I got 200 subscribers, you got 100, but then 10,000 people watch it. Obviously, it's all hindsight.
Yeah.
Because the people gonna get it first are your subscribers.
Yeah.
I don't think all those people share the video with other people. Most of the time, you watch the video, you go on about your day. Yeah. So, how did another 65,000 people click on that video? You know, so you gotta think about that.
Yeah.
Like, because if you only got 5,000 subscribers, where do these other tenfold people come from?
Yep. Damn algorithms and all that other shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's big people like it. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. Where people come from? But yeah, I had it because, you know, bro was speaking on, you know, which I think he brought in Revelation, dealing with prophecy, and we got 2 Ezra 15, speaking the words of prophecy to our people. And, you know, brothers get on, the scriptures are repetitive. A lot of time, what John the Revelator saw, Jeremiah saw. So Lord has it in different parts of the Bible. If you ain't catching Jeremiah 51, speaking about destroying wind. In Revelation 7 is speaking about the winds being held back. Yeah. So a lot of times you're hearing the same thing but from a different prophet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this in Habakkuk.
Salakia, the Gospels, they're all examples. That's an example of
That was his
all.
account.
Yeah, that was this man's account of how, you know what I'm saying.
saw it.
Well, yeah, how he saw it, how he dealt with that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You got Matthew, John, Luke, Mark, but it's all this. It's talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just worded differently in this way. And like I said, it's a different account, but I just want to add that to you. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So I got this right here, Habakkuk 3, verse 6. So Habakkuk 3, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Was Yahweh displeased against the rivers? Was thy anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation? So he said, was Lord mad at the rivers, the trees? Like, because everything is getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, what did the rivers do? Like, it's a Cumberland River. What did the Cumberland River do?
Yeah.
What did, the little oak tree ain't do anything? But that's just how terrible it's going to be. And that chariot, you got to understand that those chariots that we see, when them chariots come down, you got to think about it. If you got a car, you let that bitch out going full throttle. So the Lord ain't really let them chariots out. Probably, we don't know how long. But when that power comes down, it's almost like the whole earth is getting fucked up. But, that's what, it's getting described right here in Habakkuk 3, verse 8. Like, damn, like everything getting jacked up. So you imagine them chariots that's coming with power that we can't even imagine. When we see them in the sky, they may look like a TikTok. But if you get up close, personal with it, shit, that shit blow you away. Because even a jet, you get behind a jet can blow you away.
Yeah.
That's just what Esau's technology. This is, technology from the heavens. So we can't even fathom what kind of power that's gonna bring. When the Lord really let them things loose, shit, you don't want to be on the other side, or you want to be on the right side. You don't want to be on the left side because you're gonna get destroyed by those chariots of power.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to bring it out because the scriptures, as brother going into, they are repetitive. This is Habakkuk's account. When he saw it, because if you read up Habakkuk 3, verse 2, oh Yahweh, I heard thy speech and was afraid. Oh Yahweh, revive thy work in the midst of years. In the midst of years, make known and wrath, remember mercy. This is Brother Yakanah. This is his favorite precept he like to bring out in Habakkuk 3, verse 2. So it's going to, when the Lord destroying everything, hey, remember me. Hey, I want to get that mercy. So as you read my each brother is here on this side or the other side, and the brother that's on the live stream with us, we want to receive mercy. Hey, at the end of the day, each brother that's pounding the pavement, they got a saying in the world like Groundhog Day, which is repetitive. It's every day, just repetitive. Read the same scriptures every day.
Yeah.
Job 9:24 does not get old.
Right.
You can bring it out every day account. And you can start, if you don't know what to do a lesson on, bring out Job 9:24, and the spirit should start flowing, and you'll get another precept to go along with it.
You may have read the whole Bible, but you keep reading it over and over and over. Because I can say I believe I have, but you keep reading it over and over.
You never go back over the certain things too much.
Right.
Especially for younger brothers and even ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Always good to make sure we tap back into the milk.
Yeah.
So
that's what got us in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the milk.
You came in on the milk.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you privy to that. You got to make sure you're very studied on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can tap into after a certain point in time. You get up there in a couple years of age, you tap into the higher breakdowns and things like that. But then somebody asks you about a simple question and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, I got this right here. No,
that Scooby-Doo look.
Yeah, now you through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can break down, the whole chapter of Revelation 13, but when somebody just asks you a simple question about, well, who are we? Yeah, is it Deuteronomy 28?
Color scriptures.
Yeah, you know, you forget all that. You gotta be well rounded.
Yeah.
You know, essentially. All right, don't focus on your 3-point shot, man. Because eventually niggas gonna adjust to that. They double team Curry on the 3. That's
He
it.
hit a layup. Hit a layup.
Yeah, so he's able to do a layup. He's able to do it all. So you can't just watch this nigga just on the 3. Because he gonna act like he about to shoot and he's just gonna blow past you.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta be well rounded. But go ahead.
Lawyer, you got something?
Yeah, I got 2 of them real quick.
Con.
So, I want to get this first, which is Revelations 3:15, because what's happening is that, you know, if this is getting boring to you, really, you're cold. You're not on fire for this truth. So this is Revelation 3:15. It says, "I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out my mouth." So the Lord's not really dealing with you if you're looking like, hey, this is boring. You know, you want to dip and dabble into different books because the Bible is so-called boring to you. But let me get this. It's Isaiah 34:16. "Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read." So he's supposed to seek wisdom and knowledge, understanding out of the true book of the Lord. What's that? The Holy Bible. You know, wisdom don't get old, don't change. You know, no one of these shall fail, and none shall want her mate. So you can't even put other books along with the Bible. You can't say, well, you know, King Solomon went through this. Well, in this other book of Solomon, no, it's not no other book of Solomon unless it's in the scriptures. It ain't no shit that Esau made. And I'm saying this because, you know, it was a brother at work going into how he said that the Bible is his foundation, but he read other books, and it don't work like that. You know, unless you're getting some knowledge, some righteous knowledge that go hand in hand with the actual book of the Lord, then you know, okay, cool. But as far as Solomon having a ring and all these different philosophies and bullshit, it don't work like that. It's nothing. You can't match nothing with the Holy Bible except for the Apocrypha. It says, "For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them." You know, and by us reading these precepts out of the book of the Lord, what's happening? Yahweh Shai is gathering the elect. So keep continuing it, which I'm about to pull 2 Timothy 3:14. It says, "But continuing thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured, knowing of whom thou hast learned them." So we're supposed to continue in what we have been taught by our apostles and elders, you know, to bring in the rest of the flock. That's what this is about. It's not about you getting fucking bored. You're not never supposed to get bored with the work of the Lord.
Right.
You know, this is supposed to be an honorable thing. Honor the king. How you do that? Do the work. That's all I gotta say, brothers.
Kind of beautiful.
That's a mindset you need to, you know, cling on to, man. Like you said, the speaking on the, you know, the Bible is not supposed to get old, and then that Jake at work, it was ultimately you got to be on a certain level before you even tap into these other books, you know, things like that. Because if you do it too early, you know,
like bug
you'll
you
be
out.
tossed to and fro.
Yeah,
you're not gonna know. You're not gonna be able to decipher, you know, the difference between, you know, or really to pick out the meat from the bones.
Right. Yeah.
So when you first come in the truth, you have no business reading any other book outside of the scriptures.
Right. That's all you need.
You don't have any business watching other camps. That's why the apostles say that.
Right.
Yeah. Certain breakdowns. You don't have no business doing that.
Know the names.
Let's get it. You know, focus on the milk, and then once you get, can you get that? Or somebody talk shot when it talks about the strong meat belonging to them. You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
I just wanted to say something.
Yeah, kind of.
What Lloyd said. So this truth is not, like brother said, it's not entertaining. It's not supposed to entertain you. So you're not always going to be, because I've been hearing this a lot recently, you're not always going to be motivated necessarily. Because even Apostle Harvey said that, to go out, especially if it's cold. Obviously you don't want to, but you're going to.
Right.
So you're gonna find yourself doing a lot of the same things, but like your brother said, it's never gonna get old because you know why you're doing it. It's not just mindless. You know, I'm not just doing this just because I have a reason.
Right.
But the big word that needs to be applied, because the elder from Chicago was going into it, is you shouldn't just rely on motivation. You should be disciplined, because discipline is basically you're doing something that you might not feel like doing. So you're gonna do the same things. You got camp and same routine every day, and it's not exciting you. So the flesh wants to fuck off and do folly. That's where discipline has to kick in. Like, I mean, it's 5 o'clock at night. I haven't watched one video. I need to watch some videos.
Yeah.
Might not want to, but I have to.
Right.
You know,
You gotta read. You gotta do a video.
You gotta do something
Modern day Jake
for
don't
you.
like reading.
I'm
I'm not a big reader.
No, hell no.
I never grew up wanting to read all the Jake.
I used to be a reader.
Our attention span is so fucking through. But that's where the discipline needs to come in. You gotta read. You gotta study.
Jake would read. He halfway through a chapter, he start passing out.
Yeah, get
tired. You know, but you gotta discipline yourself.
Your attention span so goddamn short.
And then the Lord's merciful too. At times you listen to an audiobook, you can put meditating music on while you're reading. The Lord made it easy to win.
Yeah.
We're not the apostles like what they had to do and read for 8 hours a day, hold 8-hour camps, study late at night. Like it's easy for us. There's no excuse.
I mean, cause you still read, but it's so many reasons or so many ways to still get that work in.
Yeah.
Cause you can play the audiobook.
In transit lessons.
While you at work or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can listen to about 4-5 chapters.
Yeah, going to work.
Yeah, on the way to work.
You
can
got a
listen
long
to the video on the way to work, and it's easy. It's made easy for us. This burden is light.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Whoever got that.
I got the Hebrew.
Bench press 15 pounds, getting jacked.
Man, still swole. Go ahead, bro.
It is Hebrews 5, and I'll start at verse 12, going down to 14.
Yep.
For the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe.
Right, he's a babe. So you don't have, when you first come in and you on the milk, you don't have it. We'll put it in layman's term. All right. A 6-month-old has no business walking, let alone trying to do a fucking sprint.
Right.
Okay. And that's what the problem is. That's what Jake try to do. They come into the truth and they try to just go on a full marathon. Nigga, you can't even walk yet.
Right.
You're not even crawling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's there.
Which I'm not saying in the sense of, I'm on some type of level, but that's what you have to make sure you don't do when you come in. Go ahead.
And also following after the apostles' examples.
Yeah.
Like they not dibbling-dabbling in. If they are, then they already rooted and grounded.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Your first if you a couple years in this thing, you don't have any business doing a breakdown of chapters, man. I'm going to just put it out like that. You don't have any business doing that. Why are you breaking down a chapter? You might know that breakdown, and that's fine. But you don't got no goddamn business doing that.
There's already videos out for it.
Right. Let the apostles and the elders handle all those things, man. You trying to go in because you want to be recognized. I know this. I know that. Nobody gives a fuck.
You want them 15 comments.
Yeah. The comments and the likes. The
Good
shares.
job, Ock.
You know how you can repost the video, must watch. He want to be one of them. Right. No, bro. It's not even that fucking deep.
You want to be reposted by an elder?
My average view count is 2. Goddamn it. I don't care. Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'll be glad seeing one thumb.
Oh yeah. You see one thumbs up.
Somebody.
But it's like we don't care about that though. But a lot of people do, so that's why they try to put up these, very studious videos, And like I said, there's nothing wrong with going into these things, but just know your level, man. Know your pay grade. Right. Certain things are above your pay grade. You said something, bro?
Oh, you got a precept.
Yeah, I got a precept for you real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, real quick.
All right, Salakia. This is Ecclesiastes 9:11, it says, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all.
Yep. Yeah, so this race ain't to the swift. It's not about how fast you can, acquire a breakdown or how fast you can get built up in the spirit, man. Because you realize that everybody has a different portion of the spirit given into them. This brother ain't gonna do the same thing that you're able to do, and vice versa. Right. Brothers in the camp know a whole lot of history that I have no goddamn idea about. Now that don't mean you don't, neglect it and don't tap into it, but they able to call it off the bat. I gotta go on my notes. It's in there. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta go on my notes. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my, that ain't my thing.
You say everybody's been blessed with their portions of, that's
the spirit. You have your own portion of
that brother, he's tuned on the prophecy. That brother's tuned on the Hebrew. That brother's really tuned on current events right now. Every brother got their own talent. And you got to know your talent. Don't look at that brother and try to be like him. No, be the best that you can be. What's on your spirit? Because if you forcing it, you're going to fumble, man.
The only person you need to be trying to beat or get better than is yourself, man.
Yeah.
You need to try to beat the person that you were today, tomorrow. When you wake up tomorrow, if it be the Lord's will, I'm going to be better than the person I was yesterday. Through the spirit and power of Shema Shai. That's it. We're not competing against each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just different levels. Alignment can't be a quarterback.
You're not gonna compare them.
Yeah. You can't compare them.
Not in the same position.
Yeah. If you put alignment in a wide receiver position and you judge him because he can't run that route the correct way, nigga, he's not trained to do that.
That's not his position.
His position is the block for the quarterback.
Yeah, which is very important.
You're right. Yeah, all roles are important.
Kicker.
Yeah.
Be the game-winning field goal, but he only on the field for a couple minutes. But
he still makes a big impact and big difference.
You gonna ridicule the kicker because he not. Nigga, you don't even play. Nigga, he has a real important role.
Kick.
Right. Yeah. Then get your ass up and use this big ass boot, nigga.
Well, hold on. I can actually.
And vice versa for the wide receiver, blocking for the quarterback.
Yeah.
You got dude 180 going up against dude that's 285.
Right. That's not gonna work.
You'll just smash.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Smushed.
Okay.
I got another precept to back you up.
Built to do that. You said what?
Well, you got a quick precept.
Salaki, brother. I got another precept to back you up. Salaki, I ain't there, Akim, so I'm trying to get it in, brother.
Go ahead, bro. It's all good.
All right, Salaki. All right, so this is Romans 12. Damn. Salaki. Romans 12 and I'm gonna start at 3. It says, for I say, through the grace given unto you, unto man. No, Salakia. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as the Most High have dealt to every man the measure of faith. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office.
Yeah, all members have not the same office. So everybody's not going to be skilled in the same area, you know what I'm saying, regarding, the spirit. And that's just how the Most High has it. He's Yahweh Shema Shai deals with variety. We're not just a group of great people.
Well, look at all of us here.
Yeah.
We all look different.
Yeah.
Completely different.
You know what I'm saying? Different tribes.
Features.
Different tribes, different mindsets.
Background.
The only thing everybody can agree is in this room and on the phone that we all believe in Yahweh Shema Shai and we believe in the scriptures.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything outside of that is completely different.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. Because you might like basketball, he might hate it.
Hey, look at that.
What you got?
Brother Yuan just posted a video. Can someone's robe be too small?
See, boom. That's the spirit, man.
Yep.
You know, hey, call it y'all about
Oh, y'all about shoot out shot.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody is going to be different, you know, but ultimately, like I said, the main thing we can agree on is the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth is, Yahweh Shai is the power of the heavens and the earth.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's going to be our only way out. But go ahead, bro. Finish that out. And then, Kyle, you got something?
Was that on that, lawyer?
Okay.
Con, that was it.
All right, Con.
Yeah, go ahead, Ayawab, and then you guys. Do you have anything?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Go ahead, finish that out, and then grab that.
This is Hebrews 7:14. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age.
They're full age. The strong meat belongeth unto them that are of full age. You don't give a 6-month-old a goddamn steak, a burger.
It's gonna perish.
You know, because you when you have a child, you start them, like I said, they start on milk. Right? They don't even have teeth. How this nigga gonna gum that shit? No, certain foods require teeth. Okay, because you can gum a French fry, right?
Soft enough.
Right, you can gum a French fry. You can gum some mashed potatoes. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. You hope so.
You gotta have them canine teeth.
Right.
Tear into them.
Yeah, but for a steak, a burger, you know what I'm saying?
Pizza, you know.
Like I said, you can gum some. You possibly gum some bread. You know.
Get wet enough.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
It'll you know, moisten up to do that. But so you don't give that damn baby on the angel saw package. You know, you don't give that nigga a goddamn steak, man.
Right.
No, you gotta level up to that. So it says a strong meat belonging to them that are well aged.
Yeah.
So the apostles, starting with the apostles and elders on down, okay, the men, essentially all the men above you, there's certain things that you just simply leave to them. Right. Me personally, I'm not doing no breakdown videos. I'm not.
It's pointless.
There's no need. When there's so much milk to go over. Let them do the breakdowns in the hardcore, you know, videos, and let us do the simplicity of it. They've already did the heavy lifting for us to even be able to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But I want to say that scripture also shows you got to grow.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't just stick with
constantly
watching videos on the names and you've been in for 9 years. You don't
Right.
know anything else.
Yeah.
Because when you grow up as a kid, you're 12 years old, you can't just drink milk. You're gonna die. You gotta get nutrients and
Need
shit.
some protein, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta start putting more on the plate.
You gotta start
Your body starts developing more.
You gotta start maturing.
Yeah.
Elder Ariala said, you know, you gotta learn to mature in this truth.
Yeah,
You gotta up the weight.
there's a certain time where, yes, okay, now you got to go into these breakdowns because you too far in the game to not know what Revelation 13 and 16 is talking about. Okay, you too far in the game to not. But
you don't force that.
It comes with time.
Eventually, your camp, if you're part of a camp, they're gonna start talking about that. Eventually,
Yeah.
they're gonna start learning in their class or whatever.
Because I mean, like I said, you 5, 6, 7 years in. What's Deuteronomy 28 and 60? Shit, it's been a minute. What do you mean?
That's part of the milk.
What are you talking about?
That's part. That's
Yeah, you know that's
Deuteronomy
that's
28.
basis.
That's milk.
That's basis. You know.
You heard that right when you came in.
Mm-hmm.
It says light to the
I know.
Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles in this scripture?
Yeah, if you don't know who the Gentiles are,
And that's
and
honestly
you 4, 5 years in, you don't know who the Gentiles are,
What
or the separation of
yeah.
when you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
the actual Gentiles versus the Israelite Gentiles. You don't know that separation? Okay.
that's milk too.
But they can remember what 2 times 2 was, and he learned that in like
Second
grade.
second
Right.
grade, third
fourth,
grade.
fifth grade, whatever grade. Like the same. So
And that's
they
the
remember
thing.
Esau's shit.
And that's the thing. And which Esau, with the school system, he has it set up to where he instills that shit in your head every year.
Petty.
You get a 2 to 3 month break, and you go back to that one for the
The
whole.
final
Yeah.
covers all the stuff you learned.
So it's like you're able to, and that's the thing. That's how you know it's not impossible. Because the people, you can go ask that black nigga that just drove off. You can ask this nigga who the last 10 presidents was, and he's going to give you a list. He's going to give you the last 40. You know? So it's not impossible for Jake to acquire this knowledge. It's going back to what the brother said, discipline.
Yeah, right.
Because this is our actual history that actually matters.
Right.
You grew up learning about Babylon history, American history,
Mm-hmm.
bullshit.
Right.
Because that's what it is. It doesn't matter to us. That's not us. Our history doesn't start in 1619.
What was there before that?
Right.
And
what
that's
the
what-
fuck
but
was
that's
we
what-
doing before 1619?
And that's
and,
what-
and you leave it to them niggas, they'll tell you was swinging on goddamn trees like damn monkeys.
I'm here now.
So every nigga was Black Panther until goddamn 1619. And then, and only then, did this nigga be downgraded to, a degenerate. No. A slave. That's not what happened, bro.
Right.
It's history, and the scriptures contain it.
That'd be the only
Right.
history that Jake be knowing.
The second Ezra 15, what we started with.
Mm-hmm.
Cause them be reading the paper for their faithful and true.
What you know about them dark ages?
This is our history, man.
Right.
You know, you have more on that?
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna get it again from the top.
Yep.
Hebrews 5:14, Slakia. But strong meat belonging to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
Can you get that word for exercise?
Okay.
Robert Shaw? I think there's some power behind that. The senses of exercise.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That word exercise in the Blue Letter Bible, the interlinear, and it says I played a G 1128.
G 1128. Gumnadzo.
It says I ain't gonna get one because it's bugged, but it says to exercise to exercise vigorously in any way, either the body or the mind.
You're right. To exercise.
train.
Yeah, so to train. So their senses of exercise. You know what? They're trained up to do this. They're built for this.
Mm-hmm.
The apostles, starting with the apostles, and those are great millstone on down. There's men that are built for certain things that you're just simply not built for because you don't have that time yet. Go ahead.
It also says of one who strives earnestly to become godly.
Yeah. So they that's what they've done. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not worshiping men. It's giving
Credit.
double honors.
Yeah, you give credit where credit is due.
Exactly.
When you give your teacher, you're not kissing your teacher's ass, but you acknowledge them because it's like, I didn't know what the Pythagorean theorem was. I didn't think I said that right. Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
The only reason I found out how much that because I went to school for it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? A teacher told me that because I didn't know that information. So you give credit. You know, if it
You-
wasn't for Mr. Brown, I wouldn't be able to know that.
You don't know your tribe, let alone scratch that. You don't know the names of Yahweh Shema Shai if it wasn't for your teachers.
Right.
So give double honors when it's due.
Right.
And it's definitely due. You learn you through the spirit, obviously through Yahweh Shema Shai, but he used certain men to bring you back into the marvelous light.
Yeah.
Give respect.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with you damn niggas. You don't like to give honors, man. You don't like to give respect.
Right.
And then you call it, you try to call us out. Oh, y'all just y'all kissing ass. Y'all worshiping men. No, you just a bitch made nigga that don't have any type of respect or any type of morals, man.
You're out of order.
And ultimately you're gonna die to death.
Yeah, precept.
And that's what it says in verse 12. You have ye that one teach you again.
Yeah. Which we once knew this, but we had to come back through the ways of our teachers, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's that say? It's in Acts. How can I accept some man should teach me? Roughly
Yeah.
paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what the Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Jake said.
Yeah, the Ethiopian, yep. It wasn't actual.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Right, yeah. But we went into that in class. You know, it wasn't an actual Ethiopian. But...
Malachi to Babylon.
Right.
You just live there.
Yeah, you can't live somewhere no more.
Apparently
You can't do anything.
Apparently you can't roll your window.
Yeah,
down,
roll
goddamn.
windows.
When you apply,
Right.
when you,
Inside joke.
when you apply for a job, what does it ask you? Are you an American citizen? You
Right,
click
yeah.
yes or no.
Yeah.
Were you born here and raised here? Yeah. Guess what, buddy? You're an American citizen.
American Israel.
Right.
True.
I got a quick precept real quick. Just into
Go ahead.
the
Was that on there?
Yeah, that's it.
just
Go
into
ahead,
the the maturity, because it even
Yeah.
says here in 1 Corinthians 13, on top it says put away childish things. 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yeah, so when you become a man, you put away them childish things, the childish mindset.
Yeah.
So, you start to operate as a man. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, and that you lack maturity, you don't grow. That's childish. In this truth, why aren't you growing? Okay, yeah, we fall short and certain things happen, but 3-4 years later, you're still dabbling into the same shit that you've been told constantly, and you're not growing from that. Then that's immature.
Yes, that's when you don't receive that much of the help from the body. You just receive you'll get a game plan, but if you constantly, fucking up on your jobs and it's your fault, okay, and then it's like, hey, yeah, I need some help from the body, Baba Kashad. My rent's due, but you've been fucking off.
Been playing the whole time.
And it's been years of this constant same thing. Well, no. You know what I'm saying? Grow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like that damn dude. Ironically, you want to talk about people taking money, which you're lying. All right, but you want to talk about people taking money, but you make a whole video posing the question of asking help to get your car back.
Oh yeah.
And you said yourself that you didn't take care of certain things you were supposed to. So, nigga, whose fault is that?
That's childish. Mm-hmm. That's a child thing.
A baby.
Yeah.
Big ass, too big for this shit. Big ass grown man. And like I said, you like once again, that's the biggest thing. You see, you say that a group is taking money, but then you get on YouTube, make a video asking for money. And that ain't the first time you've done that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Cash app's right here. If you can see.
Scripture say living out the life of a beggar, man.
Pause it.
Your ass always been on YouTube begging.
So it's a shameful life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ass always on YouTube begging. YouTube, Instagram. And the videos are there.
Spirit change.
Ain't nobody making these things up, man. I done seen at least 2 to 3 videos of you talking about that. Need help from the body. God damn, when you gonna get it together?
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Can I read this real quick?
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna read this Revelation 22, verse 12.
Yep.
And behold, I come quickly. Stop. Reason I read
It
this,
kills me, doesn't it?
this is written over 2,000 years ago.
Right.
So, I know the spirits has changed, but Brother don't live life as a beggar.
Yeah.
So my thing, if I read this, behold, I come quickly. I read this today. You think the Lord come today, but it's written over 2,000 years ago. So you shouldn't quit your job because I just read, behold, I come quickly.
Right.
That doesn't mean you. Yes, we all hoping that the dollar crash because that's what he was going into. He felt like society is gonna break apart.
Didn't you see that video? You was like, he should have watched this video.
Oh,
yeah. I remember.
Because that video was going into that. Don't quit your day job.
Don't quit your day job.
Yep.
Don't quit your day job.
Yep.
Because I just read, behold, I come quickly. That doesn't mean the Lord's coming tomorrow. The Lord still in the spirit realm. That is quick because one day with the Lord. 1,000 years. 1,000 years one day. So
in a couple seconds.
it's only
Yeah, right.
a couple days. So that is quickly.
Yeah.
And shit, it says in Habakkuk 2nd chapter, though it tarry, wait
Now
for
you
it.
still gotta wait.
It shall not tarry.
Yeah.
It
Surely come.
So we
says,
still
though it tarry, wait for it. It shall not tarry. What?
Right.
Take
Gotta
a little
wait,
bit of
Jake.
time, but it ain't gonna be
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And honestly, it doesn't matter how much time it takes because once again, who went off? The Most High or Israel?
Israel.
So we gotta wait.
Yeah. The Lord says it when He says it.
The Lord can have this shit going for however many fucking years He wanted to go.
Right.
And what's that to eternity?
Thank you.
5 years to eternity.
Thank you.
You gotta duke
Thank
it out
you,
for 5 more years, bro. You about to get eternity. Just fucking deal with it, bro.
Like you said, in the times in the heavens is completely different. It ain't even been that long to them.
Right.
So crying for.
Right. Fuck y'all complaining for, man? It's only been two change, man. You tripping.
It's only been 2 days.
You know? Hey, man, that's it, man. That's powerful. That's powerful, bro.
I'm just finishing the scripture.
Yep.
Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly. And guess what else? And my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. So I continue to do the work. The Lord gonna reward you.
Yeah.
Just, hey, you got 9 to 5, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, wake up early.
Keep grinding it out.
Yep. Just deal with it, man. And that's the thing. Jake got to just keep trugging it on and just. The scripture say endure hardness as a good soldier, man. Okay? And this ain't even the hard part. So if you're fumbling at the hard part, it's like, well, goddamn, how you gonna be there in Jacob's trouble?
Right.
Yeah, Jake be like, oh yeah, Jacob, when all hell breaks loose, no more work. Yeah, no more work, but you got to deal with something that's way worse than that 9 to 5.
You gonna wish you still.
You gonna wish niggas are gonna wish they could go back to work, right?
Just read what you got.
You know, it just endure, man.
Right.
Just have patience, and that's the thing with Jake to understand. You need to know the word patience.
Right.
The meaning of patience goes in the suffering, so you're gonna suffer. The scriptures say enduring. When you to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptations. So expect sometimes to have hard times, maybe down low for a little bit with funds, women, bodily fluids, infirmities, whatever. That's gonna happen. Why? Bro, we paying our spiritual tab off. We owe the Lord spiritual money.
Yeah,
we paying them off. That's why you going through the hell. That's why you got car problems, baby mama problems. And you following the Lord. You're following the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, and that's supposed to make you better.
But did you grow up doing that?
Yeah, did you grow up doing that?
Even better question. Were you doing that in your past life?
Yeah.
Couldn't.
That's why your ass got allergies. That's why your ass got goddamn a bad knee.
Yep.
That's why you got money problems. Leprosy.
Right.
That's why all these things are happening to you because at one point in time you were on the earth being a nigga.
Yeah. Through.
Completely finished.
All those things make you stronger. When you know why it's happening.
Yeah.
It sucks, but
because it could.
Yeah, so you just go through it, man.
Because it could be your next door neighbor could be having car problems, and your next door neighbor is having the same type of car problems you got. You know.
Yeah, go ahead.
You could be having a problem with your car, and your next door neighbor is having a problem with his car too. Both y'all cars won't start. Both y'all maybe need new motors. You know.
Right.
But you going through it to make you better. He's just sitting there mad, whining, and you're just like, man, Jake catching hell. You know, it is what it is. Man, it sucks. You know, Lord, when he gets situated, you might not have a car for 8 months. But patience.
Your patience goes up 45%.
Yeah. You just sitting there chilling. You know, my car was fucking up, bro. I didn't give a fuck.
But that's why
I don't care.
People deem it as, that's why we're deemed as like crazy because and people are going to be astonished, especially the times we're coming into, because the bottom line is we went through and still are going through so much to when all hell breaks loose, it's going to be different, but we're not going to be a stranger to this.
Shook one.
You know,
shook one. Shook one.
You know what I'm saying? We're used to catching hell.
Yeah, we ain't even new anymore.
So it's like when it's oh damn, we don't have any food. Okay, I fasted before. I think I can, do a day or two, maybe 3. I can do however long the Most High has it, but I know He's going to feed me because He feeds the fowls.
Right.
Well, it said, "Are you not greater than that?"
Mm-hmm. Right.
You're greater than the fowls of the earth, the birds and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The goddamn vulture I damn hit when I was driving the other day. That nigga was
eating good.
He just didn't get out the way in time.
Right.
But he wasn't dead or nothing. But I don't think so. But nonetheless, we're better than them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're fed, so we're gonna be fed. I'm not worried about this, man.
Everybody tripping. What am I gonna eat tomorrow?
That's why the people gonna be astonished. How y'all moving on the earth, in such a very calm mindset when all hell is breaking loose because we've already been catching hell.
Right.
We've already lost everything. We've given everything up already.
Mm-hmm.
So losing things isn't gonna be like you said. Brothers done been months without a car. Brothers done been months without a job. You owe me a soda. No, I'm playing. But brothers have been months without everything.
Yeah.
So
could have been sick for months.
That time period of however long Jacob's trouble is, that's gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna be kicked up a little bit more. It's gonna suck some more, but man, hey, fuck it.
Right.
Did you know what's beautiful about that? The very same scripture we've been reading about. Like 2nd Ezra 15, speak down the words, prophecy, 2nd Ezra 16, going to that.
Yeah.
It's all coming to pass.
Yeah.
So it's like, brother's gonna be fuck food. Yeah, because
the
very scriptures we've been reading about, you know how if you grill food and then you hungry, but the smell of the food fills you up.
Yeah.
The smell of those prophecies should have you full up.
Yeah.
You ain't fuck food because you can feel like Lord could be at any moment.
Yeah, we heard.
We here.
Amos 8. This is the real food.
This
is gonna actually keep you fed, slacking.
Kind of, because I was gonna say, scripture say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. Grab it. Somebody grab it, John. Real quick, Bible shot.
Man shall live by bread.
Yeah, man shall not live by bread alone, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because what y'all should say too? What do you say? I am the bread.
Yeah.
This is the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the bread.
He's the bread of life.
Yep.
Okay, so that's all we need. All we need is Yahweh Shai. And these niggas don't even get that nigga on that bike. He don't know it.
Right.
But every nigga, and the separation is that we know that we need Yahweh Shai. The niggas don't.
Yeah.
But they need something. That searching for what they call soul searching.
Searching.
Trying to fill that emptiness that they got within themselves. They don't even know. It's as simple as just coming back to Yahweh Shai.
My spiritual journey.
That completely fills you up. That covers every aspect of life.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that you can go and do in this life that isn't covered in the scriptures.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know how to maneuver with everything. Nigga acting like a bitch ass nigga. He acting like a demon. Let him have it. Yeah. What does it say? Agree with not ever say it quickly. You get pulled over. Niggas don't know that. That's why they get shot.
Mm-hmm.
We know that.
I know my rights.
So we get pulled over. Here's my ID. What do you say?
I know my rights.
Right, yeah. The nigga try to pull the rights.
I know my rights.
Well, then you should know your 3/5 of persons do.
Yeah. Dumbass.
He got his phone out.
Jake don't want to eat the whole roll.
Nope. Right. Go ahead.
Matthew 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High.
The true bread being the scriptures. Eat this roll. Okay? You're not going to live by bread alone. That's why I think it was we was in Memphis and we was at camp. This Jake came up asking for some money.
Yeah.
Asking for some food or something. And the boss was like, nah, we got this food, though, spiritual food. This going to take care of you. No, I'm good. I don't want that. Well, then, nigga, you going to be hungry.
Yeah.
And that's why that's the truth. That's why it says, man shall not live by bread alone. Right?
Mm-hmm. And
so the brother quoted Amos the 8th chapter, 11th verse, the famine of the word. And it said, not a famine of bread, no water.
Thirst for water.
Right, no thirst for water. By the words of Yahweh Shai. That means that's really important. Yeah. That's the truth. That's what's going to truly have you fed in that day.
Because even when it says, it's like in Amos, the 8th chapter, the 13th verse in NLT, is because it was speaking on how men and women, or say, I think it said boys and girls or men and women, they're going to be looking for the thirst of the word.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be thirsty for this word.
Seeking to and from.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be through, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that on that? Go ahead. You had a clue?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Micah 7:9.
Lawyer, you got something?
I thought Slock. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Just want to make sure.
Micah 7:9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Yeah, so we have to bear the indignations. All right, because ultimately we have sinned against Yahweh Bashim Ashad. Nigga, you put yourself in this position. That's a conversation you have to talk. You have to have with yourself on multiple occasions. This is your fault.
Yeah.
Okay. Accountability goes a long way.
What your parents say when you get in trouble and you get a whooping or whatever.
You brought
yeah, you gonna be mad at yourself. Can't be mad
right.
at you. Be mad at the
Why
teacher
he's whooping your ass?
Right.
He's telling you it's your fault.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
But he's not lying.
You're the reason why you got an F, because you don't be doing your homework.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to deal with this, man, until the Most High pleads our cause.
Mm-hmm.
Executing judgment for us, man. Until he brings the swift vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Gotta wait.
That's just it, man.
This is a waiting game, bro. You ever played waiting game or quiet mouse? You gotta wait.
And that's the thing is Jacob's trouble. Are you not of Jacob? Guess what, nigga? You're going through it. Like, you're not exempt from it. That's going to be the ultimate test. And then going into the MOTB, that's going to be the real ultimate test.
Mm-hmm.
Every man will be tried with that. Every man that's living, breathing, and walking on the earth is going to be tried with that chip. And you're going to have to make a choice.
Yeah. Do
you take it or do you stand your ground, all right, and keep your dignity?
Stand in great boldness.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And deny the works of Satan.
Yep.
The works of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay? That was it on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lawyer, go ahead. And then, Iowa, you got something?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lawyer,
All right,
and then we'll get back. We'll read down on that second Ezra 15 and we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
What we at, like
All right, this is
40 minutes?
3 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, okay, goddamn. Yeah, go ahead. It's a spirit, man. Floyd, call on your bus. Salaki, lawyer, go ahead, brother.
all right. This is Second Ezra 7 and 18. It says, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the righteous, we're gonna go through shit, but we have hope and salvation in Yahweh Shai. Why? Because that Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge have kept us stable in those times to come. But the wicked of our people, they gonna catch hell too. But guess what? They don't have the hope of Yahweh Shai. So guess what? They're gonna be given into taking that MOTB. They're gonna give in to the ways of Satan, and they're gonna perform the acts of Satan, And so yeah, that's why I brought that out. I forgot what your brothers was going into, but basically going into how we're gonna laugh at, well, not laugh, that's the scripture. Basically, when the famine comes, we're not gonna worry about none of that, because really scriptures talk about, well, that's what I was quoting, was that Job, I believe I was talking about, where it says that the righteous are gonna laugh at the famine, not the famine of the word, but the actual famine that's gonna happen too, death, Lord will, we keep that spirit on us to where it's like, fuck it, because we have already lost everything. We counted everything lost for Yahweh Shai Mashiach, but it hasn't came in that type of, it hasn't came in that form yet, to where we actually will lose everything. But spiritually, we already lost everything.
You got to program
Yahweh Shai.
Yep. You got to program your mind to that. You got to have your mind set so when that time comes, nothing's a shock to you. Well, I didn't think it was really going to happen. What do you mean? You're supposed to be reading these scriptures. The Lord is telling you, hey, get your mind prepped for that. So nothing will be a shock to you, man. That's what with all these other camps, they're all going to be shocked and hurt because they weren't prepping their mind. They were dilly-dallying. They were playing around, fucking off, talking shit. But then when the end of the all being happens, you're going to be like, well, what the fuck? And it's like, well,
and blame your fucking leaders, man.
Blame your leaders.
Piss poor leadership is going to have a lot of niggas dying because you got, these self-proclaimed elders and priests and bishops and all these damn titles, generals, but they're not actually warning their people of anything that's actually about to happen. Deacon. You know, yeah, deacons. Okay, they're not warning the people what's to come. They're doing the marriages. They're setting up Israelite families.
They want to stay here.
Which is not bugged out to the establish certain marriages, but damn, that's all you about? That's just weird. You tell the women if your man ain't in the truth, you gotta leave him and get with somebody in the truth. That's off.
Adultery.
Because the scripture said that the unbelieving husband shall be sanctified by the believing wife, roughly paraphrasing, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't just drop the motherfucker because they don't believe.
Right.
If they willing to deal with you, they just there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jake got to learn that shit too. Stop pushing the truth on everybody, goddamn.
Yeah.
Shit, chill.
Get her a head wrap.
Yeah, you know.
Get her a head wrap.
You meet a woman and then you immediately goddamn. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You Day of Atonement her ass, goddamn. She don't fast because she in the earth. I eat some bread. Blocked. You just don't. Oh, y'all talking shit, bro. That's just not real though.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, that's real.
Mistakes.
Right.
Yeah. So you learn.
Yeah, man, you know, just you don't have to push the truth on everybody, man. Everybody don't, because everybody's not deserving ultimately. Yeah. When it boils down to it, everybody's not deserving of the grace of Yahweh Bashim Rashai.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody doesn't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And especially immediately, you know, you at the club. You know, you Israelite baby. Come on, bro. You bought her a shot, nigga.
Man.
You're tripping.
She is not in
right. She is not concerned about nothing that you're talking about.
Long time for that.
Yeah. Right.
You at the bar, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But Salaki, go ahead, bro.
It's 2 Ezra 7 in verse 57. Then answered he me and said, "This is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight."
Jay gotta understand that. Jay gotta understand we are at war, bro. What do you do when you're at war? You're not baking cupcakes. You're not cuddling. You're fighting, man.
For your life.
For your life. This truth is gonna either make you or break you, man.
Yeah, you ultimately fighting for your country, but you also fighting for your life because you trying to make it back home.
Yeah.
That's the end all be all.
We out in the field spiritually, man.
We just trying to make it out. We trying to make it back home, our actual home. Go ahead.
Verse 58. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. Mm-hmm. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, "Choose thee life that thou mayest live."
Right, that way was placed before us, man. You know, life or death was put in front of us, and ultimately we end up choosing death.
That's where it goes on to say.
You know,
they said they wouldn't hearken.
Yeah, because you know no, we gonna believe, we gonna mess with the call a lawyer, you know. Then Moses died, and y'all niggas just lost your minds.
Good Lord.
You just went crazy. Well, shit, he didn't even have to die. He went up to the mountain, come back down, golden calf, nigga.
Wasn't even gone for 2 months.
Right, like, nigga, are you serious?
Told you I'll be back. I'm just...
Like you said, not even 2 months, and your ass is worshiping a golden calf.
From Egypt.
Right.
You just came out.
Come on, bro. You know, Jake mindset is just, that's why we need a new body. Because his brain gotta go. This shit is bugged. Your ass will just be bugged out for nothing.
Part of stone.
Yeah.
That's what we got right now.
Then you wonder why we in the predicament that we're in. It's like you did shit like that. It's like, nigga, you.
But you just, like I said, you make the covenant with the Most High, and then you turn around and do the complete opposite.
Your boss tell you, "Hey, don't do that again. This is my final warning." And then he come back, he see you doing it again, and he fire you. You be like, well, what the fuck, hoe ass boss, nigga? He just said don't do that.
And your manager catch you on the phone, and he be like, "Hey, no phones." All right, I got you. And 5 minutes later, he come back, and your ass is back on the phone. And this time you're sitting down. All right, then, nigga. Clearly, you don't have any respect for what I got going on.
Go ahead and clock out for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, tap on the shoulder together.
It's a haircut.
You gonna send your last check in the mail, goddammit. Fuck your direct deposit.
You can reply again in 6 months.
If that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even hire you back. Go ahead, you got it?
What?
You was about to get some?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I wanted to look at the different translation of it.
You got something, Iowa? Lawyer, you got anything?
No, I don't.
All right, Kyle, you got anything?
I might. You know.
Okay, Connor. So we'll get, if you do, we'll grab that and then we'll end on that. We'll read through a little bit of second Ezra 15. We got like maybe 4 more verses, 4 or 5. Then we'll close out. Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 11 and 19 to 20. And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them an heart of flesh, that they may walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God.
Yeah, that's why we're not able to keep the laws 100% because we got this stony heart. Yeah, a heart of stone. We're going to get a fleshly heart. All right, we're going to get that new body, that new covenant. That's when it's going to be fully instated. All right, because we're not in the new covenant. For the people in the back.
Good Lord.
You know, down the street people. Anyways, you know, we're not in the new covenant, man. That's why we're still able to go off. You can't go to work in the new covenant. It doesn't make sense. It obliterates that whole argument. Mm-hmm. If your boss is still able to cuss your ass out, guess what? You're in Babylon.
In captivity.
Yeah, you're a slave. Okay? No new body. Where are y'all spiritual powers at? Nigga, my knees hurt. Come heal my knees. Right. If you can't do that, then I don't want to hear shit about nothing. You know?
Oh, man.
I got allergies. Brother's still using glasses. We need healing.
Yeah.
Man.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
That was a stressful take.
Hey, yeah, you know, come heal some of these Akia, man.
Yeah, heal some brothers, man.
I need these glasses.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
drive without them.
Right. Come heal some of these brothers, man.
Fix my cavities.
Brothers over here hurt, and y'all holding out on all the blessings, supposedly. Come on, man. Selfish. But nah, man, y'all gotta grow up, man. Right? That shit just don't make no sense, man. You can't clock in and be in a new covenant. Don't work. Okay? But when we get that new, you know, that fleshy heart, okay, that new body, the law, statutes, and commandments are going to be written in our inward parts, man. Mm-hmm. We're not going to be able to go off. We're going to be perfect, truly perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Shemashah, man. Yep. That's why you're going to receive that godlike status. Yep. You know, you're going to actually become a god, a power. You know, a vessel made for judgment. We're going to be judging everything. Yep, kind of. Allah, the powers. Mm-hmm. Well, one part of the number, that means we took part of creating the things that you're looking at, man. Creating sound, water, trees, animals.
Creating sound.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
You know what I'm saying? These are the things that the Allahayim took part of.
You don't even know. I mean, you can listen, you can look it up, and they can explain to you how you hear. You got tiny hairs.
Yeah.
Somehow you can understand words. It goes in your brain.
You're able to take certain things that are said into you and give a response immediately after. There's a science behind that.
Words with chords.
Yeah.
And
we took part in that creating process. Crazy. We took part of that. Lord, where are that number, man? Okay. We took part of it.
Yeah, they made the earth good.
Yeah. And then this nigga, Esau, thought he could do better.
Bag boy.
Yeah.
Elon Sus. That's what it is.
Yeah, honestly. That nigga Elon Sus. Go ahead. You got this 15?
Second Ezra 15 and verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yep.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yep.
Yeah, all the unfaithful gonna die.
Because it happened anyways.
Point blank, point blank, period. And the proof of that, ask a nigga from the flood what happened. You can't.
You
Okay?
don't know he was there.
Yeah, you can't. Imagine the people of the flood. They didn't believe. Guess what? They died.
Hell, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Nineveh.
Horror movies. Just sitting on the couch, they hear a noise. What was that? It was the wind. It's not the wind.
Right, nigga.
And you're about to find that out. Because for the next hour and a half, you're going to be running from somebody that's
Right.
gonna kill you.
Right.
You gotta ask yourself, nigga, broken glass doesn't sound like the wind.
Yeah. The most
But
crazy. That's big.
But your screen don't open a little bit. Oh yeah, it's been crazy storms up here recently. No, nigga, no.
That always happens.
Right. And it always happens.
Just living in
And
denial.
like you said, the next hour and a half you spent running from a crazy ass nigga with a
You don't
mask.
get away.
Yeah,
You
in a
mentioned that.
knife.
Oh, my God.
You running from this nigga for ages. Hiding under couches and shit, heavy breathing.
You're right.
You covering your mouth and shit, like, no.
See, he knows it ain't doing it. He knows.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You gotta think the killer, he don't never hit. You hear it creak. Oh, dang, that's just the wind. No, that's a nigga upstairs.
Yeah, he goes there.
Yeah, right. That's a nigga upstairs hiding.
He's listening
Let's
to
go get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that nigga be smart.
Yeah.
The victim be dumb as hell. That's what it is.
It's always the eater.
Yeah, blonde woman.
Blonde woman. Some
You
jock.
hear it creak.
Yeah, some jock.
That's just the wind.
Dude, have a Red Bull. Chill.
Like you like the killer pull the mask off. Yeah, it has been storming lately. No, nigga, no. That's a nigga. That's a nigga upstairs, bro. That's a nigga upstairs, bro.
Yeah, it's nice. He's gonna check.
Yeah,
Right.
he
He's gonna make
checked.
sure. He's proven.
Right. That man a garment. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yeah.
So that's whosoever. The plagues is coming upon the world to everybody.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's that all flesh. All flesh is gonna receive
That's
these
wicked,
plagues.
man.
Yeah. All flesh.
Go ahead.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yeah. All flesh has been wicked as hell.
Yeah.
So now all flesh is gonna receive a judgment, man.
Whosoever Israel that doesn't repent is going to be
Yeah.
destroyed.
If you still continue your wicked acts, if you're Israelite, are you so-called black and the American Latinos, all right, through your father's lineage, if you are deemed as wicked at that time frame, you're gonna be destroyed. Thus said the Holy Scriptures. That's why we're pushing heavy on repentance
Yeah,
to come back.
So you said at that time.
Yeah.
Because you have time.
Right.
I'm not saying right now is
You're not gonna drop dead. You could, and even then, that's still more fear because the Most High, it ain't like the Most High just ain't dropping niggas until Jacob's trouble. No, he's still murking niggas. Niggas are still getting bodied. Okay.
Niggas died in the shooting.
Yeah. So you can still drop dead tomorrow. So what's it? Sirach 5 and 7.
Make no tearing.
Yep.
Yeah, make no tearing to turn to the Lord because you can die today. In the next 5, you don't know if you have 5 seconds.
You don't know what's going down the next hour.
What does it say? Your life is but a vapor. The breath on the glass.
Lord could just blow you.
we used to breathe on the glass and then
Right.
try to write some shit before it evaporate. That's how quick your life can go away, man.
Mhm.
Couple seconds.
Lord said, "The Lord killeth and make it alive.
Boom.
Bring you rich or bring you poor."
Especially if you got that juice. You
Yeah,
really
yeah.
don't.
You're like a
don't
tick.
know
You
how
got that
much
jab.
longer
You're like
You
literally
need
a
to
ticking
repent.
time bomb.
And you need a one of them that duck flower shit. You need to cleanse.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I remember you talking about that.
You need a duck flower and a Bible.
In prayer.
Yeah, you're right. And pray.
You might have to fast. You might need to fast for like 2 days.
Fast. Attach to that somehow.
You got to throw all that on there.
Nah,
need
you
to
take
be-
that shit,
I don't
bro.
think I can.
Yeah, you take that shit. You gonna be on. Hey, that shit gonna be bad. Don't go to work. That's all I can say. Do it on your off day. But go ahead.
Verse 7.
Yep.
Therefore saith the Lord. See, that precept is four words.
Which one?
That one, that's a precept in itself. Therefore,
7?
saith the
Yeah,
Lord.
that's there. Yeah.
Yep.
Still don't listen.
It's simple. It's coming from, once again, the words of faith and truth. These are the words of Yahweh Bashim
When
Ashai.
niggas say, well, that's your interpretation. Nigga, it just said, thus saith the Lord.
The Lord made sure not to put it in with the big precept. It was separated so you can see it clear as day. Like that guy, Willy Wonka.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Black and white. You would lose.
That's why,
Black and white.
that's why we be at camp. You tell Jake, you like, that's your interpretation. Matter, you know, brother.
Yeah, I'm
read
gonna
it
actually
again.
bookmark this precept just for that, what you said.
Yep. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15:8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
What's profane? Outside the temple?
Yeah.
You know? They profanely commit.
Yeah.
Right? These niggas are continuing, you know, iniquity.
Yeah.
Sin upon sin.
Yep.
They're continuously adding, you know, the onto that bullshit tab. Your tab is being built and you don't even fucking know it.
Right.
And you're ignorant to it. That's why the Most High is going to kill you for your ignorance, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right, the souls of the just, the elect. We're continually complaining to Yahweh Bashim Ashai to bring it in to this place, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you read some of the scriptures, you know, and certain prophets of the Lord, hell, all safe to say all of them, you know, always like, man, when you gonna bring it into this, man? You know, that's a mindset that all the prophets of the Lord have. Because we all went out.
Yeah.
We're tired of this shit.
Like, man, Lord,
We're tired of the continual cycle
shit.
of being right, fucking up, and then getting back right. I'm tired of getting back right. Let's just be right. Let's just be right and then leave it at that.
You don't miss something.
You know? What Ezra say? 2nd Ezra 6th chapter. You know, towards the end. You know, the world was made for our sakes.
Yeah.
Why do we not possess it?
You brought out yesterday.
But now we know we don't possess the earth because of our iniquities. So now we're repenting and coming back. And so we're continuously complaining about the bullshit that we see.
Yeah.
Like our forefather Lot.
Yeah, vexed with the conversation of the wicked.
Yeah, daily. But is that anything else? That was it on that?
Yeah.
All right, hey, man. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close it out. All right, Lord's will is edifying to the elect. Before we close, once again, giving our praise and our glory
to Yahweh,
double honors. Once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, all right, who grew well and taught us this truth, the true leaders of Israel today, whether you receive it or not. Peace, much love, and salutations always to those who elect. Hey, to the next lesson, keep pushing, keep fighting. All right, don't let no man take your crown with that shalom, blah, blah, blah.
Shalom. Kwame Sharala. ETA. Sue.